Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is week 2 of my PGA Tour career. We had the Farmers Insurance Open. Let me see. We got about 6 or 7 more weeks until the Players Cup, the Players Championship. And then we have about 11 more weeks until the Masters. But we are on week 2. So let's get into it. Except, go ahead and start round. So we are on Torrey Pines.
EA Sports
South
and the
Course.
PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From a stunning setting, Torrey Pines Golf Course in Southern California, it's opening round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Situated high on the cliffs overlooking the Pacific Ocean, what a golf course, Torrey Pines, and what a weekend we should have in store as we look at the leaderboard here in round 1. We've got a tie at the top at 2 under par. Here at Torrey Pines, Frank, and I think you would agree, this is one of the prettiest settings on tour. Ocean to the west, Del Mar north of us, La Jolla and San Diego to the south. But let's talk about our featured golfer here. Things didn't go so well out in the desert. It was a missed cut at PGA West. What would your advice be for how to attack things this week?
Well, first and foremost, every great player, or every player that I've known over the history of this game has trunk slammed it more than once in their career. You put those clubs in the car and drive to your next event, try and change the mojo, get rid of the bad vibes. But this is a stern test this week. This is enough to get the concentration back. But, you know, I'm going to say this many a time in their career. You've got to hit the reset button. And this is the time, too, because the golf course demands too much out of you. Yesterday, last week, is long gone.
Oh.
Okay, that's a good one to start safely in the fairway to get the
There we
tournament
go.
underway. Nota Begay III is with us, and Nota, I always thought, and you would know better
See,
having
I
been
need
there,
a-
that learning to deal with disappointments, with setbacks is
May have
absolutely
changed that.
crucial to becoming a successful professional player. So our featured golfer is back after missing the cut in their professional debut. What is the proper mindset as you try to rebound?
Well, the process at the professional level on the PGA Tour is about trial and error. You go out there and you apply the strategies that you think are going to work. If they don't work, you come back, you correct what you think went wrong, and then you come back out the next week and you try to make it right.
There we go. Okay. So I might need a club down here. That's a little risky. Let's go on to the right. So. Alright. Ooh. Dang, we're in the sand. Okay.
That's going to be into one of the 2 bunkers that guard the sides of this first green. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. This from 7 feet. You can see the frustration building. That is not a great putt there.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to be a double bogey here to get the round started.
I was trying to put on.
That's going to move him back to 2 over par. We're here, of course, at Torrey Pines, the South Course. Long history of this event in San Diego, dating back to 1952. It's been here at Torrey since 1968. A lot of great winners. Frank, you've played the course a number of times. Overall, what are the things that a young golfer like this needs to keep in mind this week?
You have to remind yourself it's just a plain, hard, straight-up golf course. And plus, it's going to play every inch of its length because of the marine layer that often comes in. So you have that very dense air, obviously at sea level. And plus the Poena greens. You're going to miss the odd short putt. You can't let that get to you. You look around the leaderboard, you don't see the same 60-nothings that we saw the week before.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway.
I'm struggling early, Chet.
Winds up in the bunker. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by.
Moving, but it's not that much, so hopefully that's enough. Too far.
That had a pretty good line. Very close to going in. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par.
Colton, come here, Bubba.
With La Jolla and the Blue Pacific in the distance, we move ahead to the picturesque 201-yard par 3 third.
Come here, Bubba.
Selection can range from a 9-iron to a hybrid, depending on conditions, and you definitely don't want to be long here.
Feel better with hole right here, and just spinning it, spinning it, spinning it.
Okay, just finding the green off the tee is half the battle here at the third, though that will leave a long one coming up.
Ooh, it breaks a lot more than I thought it was going to.
12 feet still to go. That's going to scoot a foot or two by.
I got him.
That one in for a bogey here at the third. And that's going to move him back.
Do you know where his cup is?
Here we are now at the 490-yard par 4 court, the second longest of the challenging par 4s here at Torrey Pines. A good tee shot is essential, and a par is a good score.
I don't have the camera on or anything. Alright, chat, I am back. +4 for the round, which is not ideal. Go ahead and see what I'm working with. A par 4. Alright. Ooh. I don't know if I like that or not. I guess I do like it.
No issues here. That is into the fairway.
Oh, that is actually a really good shot. 162 yards. Oh, away from the hole.
Be mindful of the breeze here.
This is what I gotta get better at. Right here. I think I'm gonna club. The wind's going that way. Yeah, I'm gonna club down here and probably bring it back a little bit and try to use some front spin. Ooh, that was a good approach shot.
Decent sized green. It's not bad. Just a little past the hole.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And putt coming up a ridge, one you might have to hit a little firmer to take some of the breakout.
Oh no, that never had a chance. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4.
So after bogeying on the first 3 holes, we hit our first par of the round. We're still 38. Don't know if that's going to be great or not. We'll just have to see. Definitely struggling early in my career, which isn't ideal. But we're on another par 4.
The key here is to keep your tee shot out of those fairway
bunkers. Let's see if we can get this one in the fairway.
You have a reasonable chance to get out of here with a birdie.
Well, that was a beautiful drive. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's going to split the bunkers. A good tee shot here at 5.
So about 162 away from the hole again.
This is where club selection is so important. Second shot
we need
into that stiff breeze.
Do we have a higher club? A 7-iron might be a little too much club here. Let's bring it back a little bit. All right. Let's see what we got going for us. Might have overshot it. Bring it back a lot. It's in the sand. Damn it, man.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Whoa!
All right, next to the hole.
Very well done. That
Dang
was
it.
not a short bunker
but back-to-back pars, I really can't complain about that. Especially when we started with a double bogey and then 2 back-to-back bogeys. So we got par 5 for our next hole. We're 41 for the round.
You made your way through some of those
plus 4.
par 4s, and now you get a chance to lick your chops at this par 5. The 6th is 564 yards with a good tee shot. You'll have a chance of getting home in 2 and maybe making a 3.
What a beautiful shot.
And a good result, as that is safely into the fairway.
240 from the hole. I can make it from here? Do I club down, though? Because a club down is a 3-iron. We'll do it. Let's see what happens. Ooh.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts
that's a
himself
makeable,
in a really good position here on the
that's
par
a makeable 5. Chip. Let's see. Ah, dang. A makeable putt here for our first birdie of the round.
Birdie putt now moving to his right.
It's still cutting a lot, so that kind of worries me. Bring it back a little bit. Yes, sir.
Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6.
Finally got things going right for us.
On to the 7th now. A tough
What
hole
is it,
here.
Bubba?
A winding par 4 at 462 yards. It is the #1 handicap hole on this south course, and for good reason. An approach shot from anything other than the fairway is fraught with peril, with a canyon beyond and a deep right front bunker guarding an angled and difficult to hit green.
No, sir. Do not mess with any of that. No, sir. Alright. So par 4 right here. So let's see what we can do with this.
You out.
Yo, what up, Milk? Ooh. Dang, that's gonna be in the sand. Shit.
That is into the lone bunker left of this 7th fairway.
But can I make it from the
to take
sand?
much,
Yeah, I
if
can.
any sand here, his second to this par 4.
I'm gonna club down a little bit, but that should be fine. That should be a fine shot. Dang.
Nah, coming out of the bunker, just couldn't get enough club head on the ball and comes up well short.
Alright, let's see what we can do right here. Maybe we can cut it close. Let's see. Ah, man. I'm gonna bogey another freaking hole.
On the last, and likely to give at least one back here. And just when things were looking good after the birdie at the previous hole, it's all going to go in a different direction.
Damn young.
Yeah.
Face with tears of joy.
I'm struggling with it early, but like I said, bro, this game is actually pretty fun. I didn't think I'd have this much fun playing a golf game. Bro.
A lot of you out there can relate to that.
A triple bogey is crazy. Alright. I gotta lock in,
We're
chat.
right now at the second par 3 on the front side.
Looks fun, FR bro.
It is. It's free on PlayStation Plus right now if you got extra. If you got the extra, it's free right now. So if you want to try it out, I definitely recommend it. Like I said, it's hard to get used to, but don't love it. Don't love it. Go back that way.
And this is going to be in the short grass just off.
I need a.
left.
I know
Now
what
from
setting I'm
off the
missing.
green left, this is second.
Just to help me out a little bit. Wind gusts on direction only. Full. Yeah, pot changes. Safe. There we go. That way I can actually read, like, know exactly how strong the wind is. But so the wind is not gonna carry this ball, so about right there.
This is an 11-foot putt.
Damn.
Good stop, though.
Got out of there with a bogey.
He'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par.
Dang it, chat.
We finished the front side here at Torrey Pines at the 615-yard par 5 ninth, reachable into by only the longest hitters, but with a good drive.
Okay. We got a par 5
layup. Birdie is definitely a possibility.
I don't feel confident about a 615 par 5, but 615-yard par 5, but huh? Let's see what we can do. Ooh, I don't like that shot.
Right.
Yeah, it was a little right. Gosh, dang it, man.
Be a little disappointed with that
I'm
because
struggling with it
rough
today.
and it appears to be fairly thick over there.
There we go. We should be about
Okay,
209 from the hole. I don't love that either.
But still well out of position on this par 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually club up, and because it's going back towards me anyways. And I'm in the freaking sand, bro.
You'd think he'd be good at bunker shots. He's been in so many today.
Might want to take a shovel with him.
Bro.
How does the clubs work?
Yeah,
the clubs, really, I don't know, it's complicated. I'm still trying to figure out the game.
The lighter, the further.
Yeah, I think that is how they work. I'm not 100% sure.
Bogeyed the previous hole and looks like it's going to be even worse here.
Hell.
Well, he's on the green, but
actually no.
And he left himself a very tough putt coming back just to save double.
I think a heavier club would go farther.
I would think so too, but
the head as that one is finished off.
But I don't know, honestly.
His slide.
I don't even know, like,
over par.
I don't know the difference between the weight of the clubs and everything like that. But
4-yard par 4 ninth. This one not as daunting.
But anyways, I definitely got to shoot better on this back 9. So we better lock in right quick.
Study M.
It's so hard to bounce.
Pay attention to them.
Especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like
right
that.
Now.
Really good shot.
On my 7-iron. Gotta use backspin like crazy. Hey, I'll take that. It's not gonna be an easy putt.
It's still solid.
But
one might be more precise in situations than others.
All round long reading these greens, and this is another putt with a pretty good curve to it.
Yeah, I definitely gotta. Dang it, bro.
That never had a chance.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th.
Let's go.
Stay at 9 over par. Always like to see a par 3 where you have to hit maybe a long iron, even a hybrid or a fairway wood, and that's the case here at the 11th. If the wind is blowing, already on the card it's 225 yards, but it can play upwards of 240, 250 yards.
So we definitely have to
best
clip
on
down.
This shot.
I'm gonna go ahead and go over here. I don't know what. Go ahead and draw it a little bit. Oh, shit, bro. I knew I hit it too hard,
needed to
bro.
put on the brakes, but could not. And this will wind up over the green. Now a second to this par 3.
Struggling so much.
Look out. I mean, that one came out jalapeno hot, Frank.
Using all the real estate, and now really got the
Not
work
really
cut out to get
moving a
down
whole
to 2
lot.
putts.
So I should be okay right there.
No,
Whoa,
didn't
what the
quite give that
frick, bro?
enough.
Now a 7-footer.
Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. And that's going to move him all the way down.
Man, I'm struggling,
+10.
Chad.
Well,
10
back
over
toward the ocean, this hole, the
on the
12,
first
better than
round.
500 yards in a par
Crazy.
is typically among the hardest.
If I don't start getting
Torrey
birdies
Pines.
soon, I
It
might
is
get
a
kicked
real
off the
beast.
tour for real. There we go. That was a really good drive.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now back toward the ocean. This his second at 12.
Yeah, I don't really love this. When going 6 degrees that way, so I'm try to. I have to rely on my back swing. Oh, I overdid it too. Don't love it, don't love it, don't love it.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. Oh, this
Ain't no way, bruh. Oh, man.
That goes down, but it's a 6 at the par 4. And that's going to drop him even further down the leaderboard. This is a good hole right here. Giant 621-yard par 5, the 13th. You have to hit a massive tee shot, and if you want to get home into, I mean, you need to really bust that second one. It has to be 260 yards of carry. Good luck and get after it. This one's starting a little bit right. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You can be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
Rolling all the way down that shit, bruh.
I bet this low-key relaxing.
It's relaxing but stressful too. Like when you're not like good at it.
Accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry.
And you're not good at it, it's like stressful because of how bad I'm performing.
Yeah, I think just kind of had to blast away at that one. Did well to get it on the green, but double bogey may very well be in the cards. Yeah, tough to get that all the way up the slope, but that's not too bad from there. Okay, not taking advantage of that par.
All right, double bogey.
A double bogey 7.
Let me.
And he's going to fall even further below par. So here at the
plus 14 for one round is crazy. That's crazy work.
The left side is pretty to look at.
My grandma can shoot fucking better than that, bro.
Away from there, because you can make a big number if you hit your tee shot down there.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Man.
But those are the shots that turn what would like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he's going to stay right where he is.
Plus 14 for the round, Chad.
Next, a par 4 at 480 yards. Not a whole lot.
We got another par 4 right here.
Shot of the fairway should leave you with a reasonable approach into a green with bunkers left and right.
Ooh, that overswing was crazy.
No hitch in the giddy up there. That might be the drive of the round so far. Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub. Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill.
I think this might be straight on, which is gonna sound crazy, but I have to seriously hit this ball. Yeah.
Well, that ball never really got rolling. That's going to come up a good 10 feet short. Yeah, good putt. That's
all right, 2 back-to-back pars, Chat. We got a par 3, a par 4, and a par 5 left. If we can birdie them, that would be great. But if we can just finish with pars, that's something to build on for tomorrow.
3 bunkers protecting the green, but there is an opening in the front.
So let's see. 3 iron, which is fine. I want to hit the wood over here because I want to. That 5. Okay, we're just playing it safe. Gonna try to get on the green. Now I have to break it towards the hole a lot. Bro, ain't no way that we overshot that, bro.
That is well off target to the right of this par 3. Second shot now here at the par 3.
Been there, done that. It doesn't feel good, especially when they're just short little shots around the green. It feels terrible.
so that not his best, and this part of his game has been disappointing to say the least today.
It certainly has, and sometimes you just get too much going on upstairs. You know what I'm talking about. So you don't focus on what you need to do.
Yeah, that's a pretty good effort right there. We've seen others leave that putt much shorter than that. Okay, that one finished off for
all right, another double bogey. Plus 16 for the
he's going to fall
round
even further down this
I didn't even do this bad yesterday.
Well above par. Next up, the penultimate hole at Torrey Pines, 443-yard par 4.
All right, chat.
Avoid the fairway bunker, 275 yards down that right side.
We're coming right here. That was absolutely crushed.
Well, not much to cheer about so far, but that should be worth the smile. Good tee shot and safely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Yeah, the pin, 136 is the number we're looking for. And the pin, it's in the front.
Oh my gosh. Ain't no way.
Crazy game, right? And all
what a freaking shot.
And that one in for an eagle. Where's that one been, right?
When we freaking needed it the most. That's what I'm talking about.
Long, 570 yards of par 5. And it's
Milk,
straight.
I hope you was watching that one, bro.
But the key is you have to keep it in the fairway. If you hit it in that rough, you're more than likely going to lay up short of that pond and try to make
I hope you was watching that one, bro.
But if you hit it in the fairway, good opportunity to go for it in 2 and finish your round with an eagle. Good looking drive here right on the heels of the eagle. That is right where you want to be.
I'm kind of scared to hit this, not gonna lie. That was
that is
awful.
left, and that is trouble. Well, he
I
obviously
mean
had enough to get it to the green with just a little bit left of target, though.
Yeah, lie's not too bad, so if you can show a little bit of maestro work around the green, you never know, something special.
So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4.
Bro, stop rolling, okay.
Okay,
thank
not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing.
So that should be fine, but I do gotta, I gotta hit this ball pretty.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark.
It's fine, whatever. Alright, we're gonna tap it in for bogey and get out of this round.
Okay, a shake of the head.
Hopefully a lot better golf play tomorrow, but we did have that eagle on that par 4, which is the highlight of our match.
So our featured golfer,
well, 156 for the tournament. Oh man, that's rough.
I think they're in a different zip code today.
If we don't make the cut, chat, we might go ahead and just play 2 championships this video.
Featured player, not that good today.
So 1 round in the books at the Farmers Insurance Open, already shaping up to be a great weekend.
Dang. Gotta love golfers, level it up. Go past, level up. Let's go ahead and go ahead and start this second round of this championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From La Jolla, California, just north of San Diego, live second-round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open.
All right,
So much to
Farmers
behold
Insurance
here at
Open.
Torrey
Here we go.
Pines, the ocean, the cliffs, the trees, the green grass, the blue sky, maybe even a paraglider or two as we check out the Friday leaderboard. The leader is Scott Gutschewski. He's currently at 5 under. As for our featured golfer, a rough Thursday round means today could very well be the end of the line this week.
All right, I'll be right back, chat.